Hello everyone and welcome back to another KTANE tutorial. Today I'll be covering the Epic Shapes module. Now on the module itself, you'll see three buttons that each have a number assigned to them, a submit button at the bottom, as well as a display that shows a background, a bigger shape, as well as a smaller shape in the bigger shape, as you can see on the display. In order to solve this module, we'll pretty much need to do some math and press the buttons a specific amount of times in order to solve the module. So first, we'll need to determine our x, y, and z values. We'll need to start with x. So you'll go down to this table right here and pretty much find the cell that applies. So for this case, it will be the green background because, well, it has a green background. Now, if the bigger shape is a star, which it is, then x would be equal to 1. And once you've determined your x value, then you would just go down to the manual and determine your y value now. And now you'll have to recognize the smaller shape, as you can see, and follow some conditions. So, as well, just a little note here, the shape could be rotated as well as filled inside, and that is quite important as well. So, if the smaller figure is a square is not filled in, nope. Smaller figure is a pentagon, rotated normally and filled in, nope. Smaller figure is a square and filled in, smaller figure is a square and is filled in, nope. So none of these apply. So otherwise, y is equal to 6. And now once you're done with that, we'll have to assign the z value. Now, we'll pretty much need to use the numbers from these buttons or on these buttons in order to actually assign the z value. So as the manual tells you to do, we'll need to assign the numbers to values a, b, and c. So I'm just going to do that. 6, 6, and 3. Now, once we got the number for the first button and the second number, if a is greater than b, otherwise perform a minus b, otherwise perform b minus a. This doesn't matter here since both of these are equal, so 6 minus 6 would be 0. So d would be equal to 0. Assign the resulting number from the calculation as d, so we have d is equal to 0. And now we get the third button number, as you can see, which is 3. And pretty much the z value is equivalent to 3 plus 0, or c plus d, which is 3. So once we've assigned the x, y, and z values, we'll need to assign the whiskey value, which is literally just x plus y plus z, which would be 10. Now, once you've determined your whiskey value, you would go down here into the diffusing section. And once again, as we did before, we'll pretty much have to select the cell that, or at least select the cell that applies to the condition, as we can hear. So if the whiskey is between 0 and 8, which it isn't, otherwise if whiskey is between 9 and 16, which is true, click the first button 6 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click the second button 3 times, so 1, 2, 3. And click the third button 8 times, and A is 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you're done pressing all the buttons, you pretty much press submit. So that's how you solve the module. Let's take a look at another example. So here I have another example, and you might be wondering what would happen if I strike on this module. The module would reset, and the display would reset as well, and the numbers will be generated again. By the way, when you're submitting your uh, buttons, so let's say you accidentally click 4 times when you're actually supposed to do 3 clicks. Well, tough luck, because there isn't really much of a way to reset the module, so you pretty much have to be, you're going to pretty much strike here. You won't be able to reset the amount of clicks, so yeah, you should be careful when you're submitting your buttons. So let me do another example of this module. So new background. Now A, B, C, D. Two, 11, 14. Uh, yep, checks out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2. So that's about it for this module. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys again in the next one.